feel like it went well. There's a lot of great guys out here competing, and everybody here is auditioning for a job, and everybody's pretty much cutthroat. And that's the type of game that I like. I like physicality. I like people that's competing. So, I feel like I showed well. I feel like a lot of people were impressed, and I'm just here to pretty much make a name for myself.
How do you feel like you were ready to take that next step and leave college after the freshman year?
Confidence in myself, my skills, my game. I feel as if when I'm on the court, nobody can stop me. At the next level, it's an open court, and it's a lot of great guys that I'd like to compete against. And so I feel like it was as if I need to make that move.
What did you know about the Pacers before you showed up today?
Tradition. A lot of great shooters came through this place. A lot of great stars are developing here, and I feel as if myself I can develop into one as well. Like Paul, learning under a guy like Paul, and learning under veteran leadership as like David, people like that. So I feel like it'll be a great fit for me, and I can thrive and spread my wings here.
How many workouts have you had to this point?
This is my first one.
Just your first?
Yeah, so I was fresh off the plane, competing against these guys who've been through 4 or 5. So, I had a little edge, but, they competed well too.
What's on tap for you then? Do you have others lined up here?
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't know. As of today, I don't know. I'll find out as I go along.
Were the Pacers a team you visited at the Combine?
No, I didn't meet with them. They saw me. They came to the pro day and they wanted me in for a workout, so I'm here now. I'm making the best out of my opportunity.
Who do you try to model your game after?
I don't have a specific player. I watch guys like Paul George. I watch guys like James Harden. I watch guys like Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler. Those are the new wave of guards, guys that can play defense and offense. So I want to model my game after somebody like that, like a hard-nosed cat like that who can bring winning to a team.
What's it mean to you to be another Kansas guy who can go in the draft?
I mean, it means a lot to represent Kansas, but a lot of people say, a lot of guys from Kansas, haven't had the best careers. I want to, turn the table and just show everybody that I declare early, but I'm here. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'm not a slouch. I'm gonna be one of the greatest to ever play the game.
One of those Kansas guys is Kevin Pritchard. Have you spoken with him before today?
No, I have not. I haven't, but he's a great guy, and I look forward to speaking with him.
How are you trying to distinguish yourself during? I mean, it's just your first one, but going into all these workouts, have you thought through of how maybe you can distinguish yourself? Just
bringing energy. I'm diving on the floor. I'm scoring the ball. I'm playing defense. I'm doing all the things that teams need, and pretty much when they see that, it puts a smile on their face because they know they have a guy that they can potentially draft who can pretty much help this team win and help them get better. If not that.
One of the things I learned reading up on you is that you were in the middle of Katrina. Where did you live in New Orleans?
I was uptown. I recently just moved to the east. I lived on McKenzie Street out east, and I went to Hines Elementary School, which was by the river. So I was kind of all over the place, but New Orleans is so small. You can drive 10 minutes and be halfway across the city. So I was out there.
What went on during the hurricane? Were you guys displaced? I know you eventually moved, but what was that experience like?
It was tough for my family, more so me, because I was so young. I didn't really know what a hurricane was. I didn't know the severity of it. My dad, the one day before the storm, my dad moved us to Houston.
Oh,
and, we were living out of hotels. We were kind of like, I would say, homeless a little bit, but we made it do. My dad made sacrifices for us, and that's why I'm here now. If it wasn't for that time in my life.
And you have a couple tattoos, right?
Yeah, my right arm is actually it's tattoo of New Orleans. Like it has jazz players, streetcars, alligator. It has a Superdome right here, and it has a church, a cathedral that's in New Orleans, and it's the points on the map where New Orleans is. So it's a well thought out tattoo, and it's a tribute to my city. I have the state bird on my shoulder as well. So I'm blessed to be from New Orleans.
How blessed do you feel that your family, your dad, decided to move you guys out one day before it hit? Because that area got hit pretty hard, didn't it?
Extremely blessed. God, sent an angel down to protect us pretty much. He put us on the road right before the storm. He pretty much kicked us out of the city. And, I've been living in Houston ever since, and if it wasn't for that move, I wouldn't be here today, like I said.
Why do you say that?
Because, through going through that time kind of put that chip on my shoulder. As I came from nothing. My city was destroyed. My dad made sacrifices for us to be homeless, so that I can succeed in the long run. So, if it wasn't for that time, I don't know what I'd be doing back in the city.
You say homeless as in?
Living from hotel to hotel. My dad didn't have a job. He had to leave his job. He was working night shifts, bringing me to practice, bringing me to, to school, everything. So my dad was doing everything. He's my Superman, and he made things happen for me.
To be able to really set your family up if all this goes to plan. It has to be a special moment that has to motivate you through these workouts.
Yeah, for sure. It's been motivating me all my life. From going through that, it's pretty much like an energy boost that I need. Once I start thinking about what I've been through in the past and what my family's been through for me, it kind of just gives me unlimited energy. So I feel as if, as I get older, my body's gonna wear down, but I'm always have that place in my heart that's gonna give it 100% again.
As you look around this Pacer organization, what they do, where do you see yourself fitting in it?
Just being a guy that can learn, that's coming in and learn from guys like Paul George, guys like David West, veterans who've been through the same things that I've been through, or even traveled down tougher paths. So coming in, learning, and giving the program all I got, giving us the best chance to win is definitely my goal, because I believe I bring the offensive skills, to the table that can match up with the best one day. I'm not saying I still have room to grow. So one day they can match up with the best, and my defense is definitely superior as well. So, I feel as if, a team would get in the gym when they draft me.